There is a woman sociologist, Quaker. She passed some years ago, and she conceived of this idea called futuring. This idea of trusting in God and speaking what the Lord will do. That the days are surely coming when is futuring. When God is going to bring justice for all people, when God is going to rid the world of hunger, when God is going to do what we are so longing for God to do, futuring. It's what happens throughout the prophets, because the passage that we read this morning, where surely God will save us, is a song. It is the first song in Isaiah after 10, 11 chapters of horrendous wrath being predicted. One commentator called it genocidal wrath, and I thought, I don't know that we really want to call it that. But it is in the midst of all this prediction of horror for the nation of Israel, because they're breaking commandment, because they're colluding with the empires that be, that the prophet breaks out in song and says, the days are coming when God will save us. Futuring. My favorite story and my favorite week growing up at Bridgewater United Methodist Church as a young adult was what they called the New World Mission. Our pastor would bring in another preacher from another part of the world, and he would tell us about the land. And Reverend Kenneth Light came, and he talked about living in the midst of apartheid and all that was happening. And he talked about this one particular village targeted as a black spot, where the white government came in and knocked down the buildings, their hospitals, their homes, destroyed the village. And then the religious leaders came in to have a prayer. The government said that they weren't going to destroy their graveyards because the government was a Christian one. After destroying their homes and their hospitals, the religious leaders came in, and one man, a leader in the village, in the midst of all of this destruction, said, "Dear God, thank you, because these bulldozers can't touch us. And you and we will rebuild this village. We will have homes and a place to be." Futuring. And I think it's what we all need to do. Trust that God is futuring with you. Trust that God is at work for us, where we're working in our collective missions to feed God's people. God is with you. The days are surely coming. The days are surely coming. As we gather on this day with the young people in our midst, we gather with a powerful world that God can be trusted to hold our futures, the protection of our children, and be with us even in the midst of destruction. We know the Bible says, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, which is easier said than done, and easier for some than others. And so we work hard to believe that God is at work in us. We are futuring people. We have a vision of what we want to see. We have a vision of what we want to claim. We have a vision of being an anti-racist body, community, country, world. Step by step by step, we are futuring. And as we bless the Thanksgiving baskets this morning, we are futuring. That there will come a day when we don't need to put these baskets together, when people will have enough. For now, we have work to do, and we will do that work. Brenda, will you come? Pastor Brenda, will you come and bless the baskets for us? I'm going to wander a little bit after that.
I invite our friends, our young friends, to come and join me. Come on over, you guys. You're going to help me bless this basket. Need your help. Come on up. Oh, this is a heavy basket.